Hey, what's up? This your boy Rio. Happy Monday. Welcome to a new week. Hope everybody out there has a great, prosperous week. Hope your Easter, resurrection, all that good stuff was good to go over the weekend. Today we're going to touch on marriage and non-married people or people who has had multiple failed marriages, multiple failed relationships, talking about other people's marriages and trying to give people advice on their relationships and marriage. The short answer is lead by example, first and foremost. Stop trying to give people advice if you don't even follow your own advice. If you have failed in marriages and failed in relationships and you got multiple, babies from multiple different people, you know what I'm saying, or guys for that sake, if you got multiple women you didn't have babies with and all that, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be trying to give anybody else advice on nothing. Handle your own business. Get your own stuff straight first. But I see a lot of people who was talking junk about Sierra and the dress and all that there. It's like, that's her husband. You don't know what their marriage is. You don't know what their relationship is. I'm sure Russ was all good with her wearing that dress, looking beautiful, looking sexy, as Sierra has already been doing for, 10, 15 years? You know what I'm saying? So all this being judgmental because she, was beautiful enough to be able to wear something that showed, her goods or whatever, and that's what she decided to do, and her husband was cool with it. He right there. So how you gonna talk junk about her and her husband right there? Same thing with Will and Jada. Yeah, Jada do be making Will look bad at times or whatever, and all that there, but you don't know what their relationship like. Everybody talk about the little situation, what she say she had with August Alstina. I can't even think of the doggone little term that everybody, entanglements. So it's like you don't know if Will was able to go hit, other chicks, and she was able to go do her thing, get her some young thing or however she want to play it. I lived out that way, so I've heard rumors for years, and innuendos and secondhand information on how certain people get down. And if it works for their marriage, that's all that matters. It don't matter what we say, what we think. It worked for them, and that's all that matters. So again, if you have been divorced multiple times, unless you really, showing some love and giving some real, like, hey, this is why my marriage went bad type stuff, stop judging people, especially if you're single. Like, you shouldn't even be speaking on marriage. If you single, never been married, none of that, ain't got no kids, like, you don't know nothing about marriage. You don't know nothing about what it takes to raise kids and do any of this and the stresses that goes on running a household with children and all that there. So you're single, keep your mouth shut on marriages or long-term relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're talking about. You ignorant to the whole situation. I've been married 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? Been with my wife like 13 years total. And trust me, it was nothing like we planned it. It was, been a lot of ups and downs, obviously. Been through a lot. But, we still pushing, still kicking. You know what I'm saying? So throughout the good, bad, and the ugly. So it is what it is. Again, whatever works for your marriage, that's all that matters. Forget what everybody say. Anybody outside your marriage, it does not matter unless they honestly got love for you and giving you some good, solid advice from personal experience. If they don't have personal experience, don't listen to them. Take that with a grain of salt because they don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for right now. Hope y'all enjoyed this little tidbit. I may drop another video later. But anyway, like I said, today was about marriage. I wanted to cover that a little bit. So stay out of other people's marriages and other people's relationships. I'm out.